when the first Kuching's Indian settlers entered Kuching ground in the mid-late 19th century. India Street was formerly known as Jalan Kling and was changed to India Street in 1928. In 1837, a mosque was built by Indian Muslims, which include a narrow passageway that connects Gambir and Indian Street. Gambir Street. Most of the buildings here have been around since 1900. Now, most of the area is a car park. Gambir Wet Market was a busy place since it was located near the port where trading takes place. This is the reason for the establishment of shop houses along the riverbank. Most of the historical buildings here was demolished to pave way for development such as the current Kuching's waterfront. When the Great Fire of Kuching occurred in 1884 at Carpenter Street, Charles Brooke ordered, "In future, all wooden shop houses shall be built of bricks." Charles Brooke established the first Sarawak Cultural Museum in 1891. In 2009, several shops that were built around 60 years ago were destroyed by a fire that was believed to originate from a textile shop known as Sarawak. The canopies have different height as the shop lots vary in height. Some canopies were measured between 8 meters, 10 meters, and 12 meters above the street level, with the tallest being in the middle. The purpose of the canopy is to act as the rooftop for the mall's pedestrian walk. Darul Hana Bridge is the only pedestrian bridge that connects the north and south of the Kuching at the moment. Prior to its construction, the bridge sparked controversy with the Pat Tambang worrying that it would disrupt their business. Floating Mosque. The mosque was built with the purpose of providing a comfortable space of worship, especially to replace Indian mosques in Gambir Road that often crowded, particularly on Friday. The road is divided into three categories: primary, secondary, and tertiary roads. In the diagram, the primary road is presented as the yellow road, which is the main route for vehicles such as cars, buses, vans, and motorcycles. The secondary road is a road supplementing a main road with vehicles moving at a moderate speed. Finally, the tertiary road is used by loading trucks for the shop lots. In the weekdays, the number of pedestrians is at most along Jalan India and Jalan Gambir, especially in the morning. As the day gets older, the number of pedestrians decreases in that area. Instead, they are gathered near the river. In the weekends, the number of pedestrians is noticeably more than during the weekdays. Children and teenagers can be seen. Similarly to the weekdays, pedestrians are at most in the morning. The local community is the largest group found on site due to the number of shop houses and landmarks in the area. Locals like Kuching Waterfront Shop, trade, and eat as their daily routine. Most locals can be found at India Street, Plaza Merdeka, Open Food Court. Muslims gather near Masjid India and also the new Masjid India once its construction is complete. Children and their families can be found at the park throughout the day. Due to the amount of vegetation existed, shade is provided for the outdoor activities. The tourists can be found along Jalan Gambir, Carpenter Street, and India Street due to the historical and tourist landmarks nearby. Landmarks such as the Rohana Bridge, the new Masjid India, Food Court, Cat Statue, Plaza Merdeka, and the old courthouse. At night, the area along the river is a popular tourist spot in Kuching due to the beautiful scenery of light displays, performances, food stalls, and souvenir sellers. Garbage bins and dumpsters are available on site. Trash bins can be found at each individual lots and dumpsters are available at each end of the India Street. The trash is taken away twice a week and 3 times a week on festive seasons. One of the issues on site is sound pollution caused by several factors. First is the construction of new Masjid India and the route of Lebuh Java. Second, traffic from vehicles along the main routes, vehicles such as cars, buses, vans, and motorcycles. Finally, the pedestrians. The area dense with pedestrians are usually busy and loud. All these factors can cause other pedestrians to be stressed and uncomfortable.